While hundreds slept, the campfire raged, catching an entire town off guard. Many of you reached out to us saying you never got an emergency alert.
Action News Now reporter Stephanie Lynn reached out to county and town leaders to ask what's being done now to make sure history does not repeat.
After the campfire, phone alerts like these are now more frequent than ever. A new normal for a community that still wonders why they were not warned the day of the campfire.
It was so fast and so aggressive.
Brandy Harner can't forget November 8th, 2018.
I screamed for my son to come outside, and nobody got a phone call, nobody got anything.
Despite signing up for emergency alerts on her cell phone and landline, Harner says she got no notice to evacuate. The only message from PG&E sent 2 days prior warning of a possible power outage.
If that fire would have started just 2 hours earlier, most people would have died.
The way the evacuation notices went out is not acceptable.
Mike Zuccolillo is Paradise Town Councilman. He's working to understand why the Code Red system failed that day.
One of our fundamental aspects of our evacuation is you don't leave till you're told to. But in this instance, you had people waiting on notices that never came through.
The Butte County Sheriff's Office says 15,000 of the 30,000 Code Red alerts were not received.
You know, these are great, lots of technology, lots of tools. At the same time, when this goes down, people almost forgot what to do.
Town leaders now considering ways to revamp their emergency notification system, which could include a standalone siren. And it could sound like this. The Butte County Sheriff's Office introduced the high-low siren in their patrol cars earlier this year, using it for evacuations during the Swedes fire.
What the campfire showed us is that there are situations that develop so rapidly that they outpace all of our resources.
Sheriff Honey acknowledging there is no catch-all solution to emergency notifications, asking people to have their evacuation plans in place.
You can't rely upon one source for your information.
His office now developing a phone line for evacuation information, working with the Butte County Office of Emergency Services to alert people even if they have no cell service. He's also working with Cal OES to create standardized terms for emergency situations in different languages, from Spanish to Hmong.
I have all of our important papers now, everything in one spot.
Back to Brandy, she says she now gets emergency alerts more often than she expects.
The beeping noise.
But she appreciates them. And despite all that's happened, she's now looking at options to rebuild in Paradise. 1 year after the campfire.
I raised my son there, and it's home.
Town leaders tell me revamping the emergency notification system remains a top priority, but the next order of business is clearing Paradise of all the dead trees so that people here can rebuild safely. Reporting in Paradise, Stephanie Lynn, Action News Now.